Right, we're getting wheel spin now, and I don't have any sand. Rip. Just when I need to get that grip. You can hear the wheel slip. This is annoying. I can literally hear the wheel spinning. I think I would have made that. If I'd have had sand, I think we could have made that. The whole validator. I reckon it happens, Ty. I'm sure in the past people have tried to hold too much weight, and it's definitely happened. What do you mean doing it the hard way, Larry? Yeah, they got rid of the stuttering in an update about a week or two ago. The stuttering's gone. It's pretty good in VR dry. Yeah, that's how you learn, Daniel. Just change the loco and do something else. Right, that's how you learn. My god. The problem with, like, I don't know, some of you guys just give up way too easily. I mean, I don't know about you, but whenever I learn how to do something, you kind of have to try things and find what doesn't work. And then make corrections, try something else. And so you get it right. I don't know how else you can learn unless you fail, really. No, it should be entirely possible to do this. Therefore, it's down to what I'm doing, right? Or what I'm not doing. What I'm going to have to do is pay a lot of money, though. Because I need to get some sand in here. And probably some coal and some water. Otherwise, even if I do make it up the hill, we won't be going very far. So let's shell out some more dosh. This game needs a training mode where you can do this under like a sandbox setting. And there's another 20 grand out the door. Okay, let's leave the sand valve open completely this time. Yeah, but Costello, I can't be bothered to detach the loco and drive it over there just to save 10 grand. I can't be bothered. Yep. This is a hellish hill. If you can master this one, you're alright. Pre-overhaul, I've done it. Okay. Temperature's building. That's in forward, that's off.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
It's not easy to get right. If the reverse is set wrong, give my tiny bit, it will stall again. Okay. NASCAR. Some people are saying leave it in forward because you get more torque. I don't think that's correct. I think it should be brought back here as much as you can to get as much speed as you can. And then as you start to hit the climb, bring it forward steadily. Keep the torque going. Keep the momentum going. That's what I think I should be doing. But there's no... I don't see how you can be exact with this, because the only thing you have to go off is the speed here and the engine audio, which frankly isn't that good. That's the only way I can tell what the engine's really doing. Like, is it struggling? Am I over revving it? Like, the only thing I've got is the audio. There's nothing else in here that indicates that. Assuming I've got the boiler pressure and the boiler temperature all set correctly. And again, the wheel slip's a problem because I can't even hear wheel slip properly. Wow, that temperature just dropped. Is that because they're cold? Are you sure it doesn't lose heat when you leave the door open? If you bring it back too much, you'll lose speed. Therein lies the balance. Wow, as if Whiteless playing Stormworks. It loses heat with the door open. Learned that the hard way last night. So it does lose heat. See, I was saying all the time that you need to have the door closed. People are like, no, it doesn't make any difference. Logically speaking, it does. You need to keep the reverser full forward for max power. No, you don't. No, you see, I don't agree with you, Raven. I don't agree with you. You can't... In the bit before the hill goes up, right, there's an opportunity to get speed. Speed is momentum, right? Momentum is good when you're going up a hill. So if you just leave it flat in forward, all you're going to do is throw away a load of speed that you could have built up. So I don't agree. It's just basic physics. The trick is getting this right. The trick is getting this reverser setting correct. And besides, we've already tried it on fully forward. It doesn't work. See, more of that is higher revs, but it's knowing when to bring it back is the key. That's what I don't know. D1 Striker, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house. Okay, I'm going to leave it on that setting because that's still building speed up, which I like. Now we're going to listen for his wheel slip. As I start to push this forward, I need to listen for wheel slip.
Oh,
Speed's
yeah.
coming down a bit. We nearly got 40 then, so I mean it worked pretty well, that technique. Right, that's max forward. I've already given it more coal. Zebedee, thank you for the bits. You had a really tough day. Had to have your beloved cat put to sleep this afternoon. Oh god, dude. That's not good. That is a bad day. Glad you're streaming, take a mind of things. Thank you for what you do. Zebedee, heart goes out to you, bro. That is not good. I can use page up, page down for the fire door. Oh yeah, that's a good tip. Right, we're max forward. Sand is down. Everything's on max. We're closing off because we've got good temperature. Yeah, the wheel's slipping again. It's not having it. It's just not having it.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
And we're going backwards. Yeah, so at the start I nearly got it to 40 Ks and then we almost got to the bridge, but it still died again, and that was with sand. Well, I'll put the reverser gradually forward, Costello, as we start to lose speed. My thinking is that if you watch the speedo, if you're starting to lose... Hang on. If you started to lose speed, then you probably need a bit more torque. So that's when I started to push it forward. Yeah, I agree, Hardline. Mr. Pringlesleaf, thank you very much for 68 months. Mrs. Don't was in earlier. Public Safety Dan, thank you for 21. Have they made it harder? Well, people say that they've increased the power of the steam engine. But then maybe I'm hauling more stuff, I don't know. Maybe I'm hauling too much stuff. Maybe maybe the loco just can't do 2 of these jobs at once. Maybe that's really the issue here. It's not that I'm doing it wrong, I'm just trying to pull too much weight. I don't know. You tell me. $560 plus 480. Do you think that this loco can pull over 1,000 tons out of here? Yeah, but it's not just up a hill, Daniel. It's up a hill from here. It's up this hill from here, not up this hill with a 30-mile-an-hour rolling start. Like, it's from here. You go up this hill with 1,400 tons. Right, so it is doable. Alright, so Raven, what was your solution? Just leave the reverser fully forward all the way up. What's the engine capable of? I'm not sure. Yeah, I like the idea of that DMC. Let's see how far back we can go. So in theory, we can push it all the way back here, can't we? And take it straight out of there. Actually, let's do that. Let's push it all the way back here. Then switch this point and just go straight out of that way. You have to reduce the middle lever. Really? The regulator. To coast, release the regulator. I mean, do we really want to remove it and coast? In your opinion, keep the reverser forward all the way through and only control the middle lever. So you think that maximum torque all the way through, but back off on the steam pressure? See, when I looked, we always had good steam pressure. You drop down to 12 bar, which is not enough. Look how, I love how I keep a lit lighter in my pocket. A man fell into a display of 300 golf clubs at a sports club earlier today. Doctors have said that he should be okay, but he's not out of the woods yet. Oh boy. How much pressure did you say we need for this hill? At least 15 bar. Blimey. So when the pressure starts coming below 15 bar, pull the regulator back slightly. Sixth time lucky. We've also got a bigger run-up as well. Okay, let's do this. Why does it sound like it's stopping? A derail? Okay, that's interesting. Why the heck have we had a derail? What on earth is derail at that speed? Seriously? What? That makes no sense. Like, honestly, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he's literally just decided to jump off the track. That's exactly what's happened. It's just like completely random. So much for that run-up. I don't know. I think the cars have become a bit more glitchy in the last update, you know. I see things jiggling around a lot more. Well, that's annoying. Right, got good pressure. Temperature's not very good. Don't forget to switch the points. Why, what's wrong with the points the way they are, Fat Man? Yeah, I'll set the remote back. That's about 1,000 and a bit tons, I think. The regulator's not on the max. I don't think we need sand. We've got to stand in. I don't think we're slipping. Losing pressure. Losing pressure. It's going down. If you put the blower on, it'll take more pressure out, won't it? The water's on max, dude, and I've not shut the valve. I'm trying to maintain 15 bars of pressure in here. Not happening. The water's been on constantly. Well, made it to the second bridge. Got past the first bridge. I mean, I don't know. I kept it over 15 bars of pressure, and eventually it just kind of died. Yeah, the floor box is open. You can see it's open. I'm not really sure what I could have done differently then. Yeah, it's not happening. That's not happening. It was not crawling, dude. That was not moving. The wheels were slipping like crazy. Alright, we'll try a hill start. Maximum torque. Engine audio is weird. Just got constant wheel slip. Pressure's coming down, look. I don't know, I'm just not sure. Not sure. If I'm doing something wrong, I'd love to know what it is. Is it just the fact that there's just too much weight here? I mean, you can build up enough pressure to sort of jump yourself another 10 yards, and then once the pressure starts coming back, you're done. Can't get the power down on the hill start. It's part of the problem. The wheels are slipping even with the sand. Well, this is tricky. I'm trying to understand what the sounds are telling me. I mean, right now it's on maximum torque. If I push the regulator forward a notch, the wheels just spin. Well, that's because we're out of sand now. Well, there you go. Hill start without sand, that ain't gonna happen. I don't know, it's hard. It's really hard. I got a decent run up and one of the cars decided to randomly derail. Managed to get it up to over 40, but then as it started to go properly up the incline, even keeping 15 bar of pressure, he just wasn't having it. He just eventually slowed down and stopped. Calculus, how you doing? D1 Striker, I think I missed your sub. Thank you very much for subbing. Slip the Otter, thank you for 3 years. Sorry I missed those. Probably busy. How many bar is a steam pressure? I don't know what that question means. I think you're right, Pringle. I need a nuclear train. In the middle, leave it to full power until you reach 35, then pull back slow to maintain that speed. Why 35? I managed to hit 40, okay. I didn't keep 15 bars all the time, it was down to 6 for some time. No, it wasn't. Literally was not. I kept it at 15 all the way. I was very careful about that. Every time the needle went to 15, like that, I just knocked the regulator back slightly to keep the pressure. But when you do that, you're not putting power. You're not putting the power down anymore. So eventually you lose speed. Like, you're keeping your pressure, but you're just not putting it down. I don't know yet, firefighter. Plans have been changed. We shall see, mate. I don't know. We shall see where things take us.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Amazing Crazy, thank you for the bits. Does anyone know the correct way of... Anyone know where to get the correct software drives for the G27 and Windows 10? Yeah, you need to install Logitech gaming software. They have like a Logitech thing that bundles the drivers. Let's go and get another bill. I like how we just serviced a moving loco. Wait, what? Why is that still lit? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just found a weird exploit. No, I've still got the lighter on me. If I stop the train and service it in the thing, it completely empties the burner. But if the train was moving, it didn't. That's really bizarre. Okay. 4 billionth time lucky. Not. Yeah, Crusher, the water's fine, but it's literally turned on. It's at an angle because it's constantly filling. Why am I wasting steam? Got 50Ks going now. Right, I'm backing off on the reg because we've got over 15 bars still. We're maintaining 50 at the moment. I don't think we're wheel slipping, are we? I can't hear wheel slip. I'm just giving it a bit more torque. We're losing speed though. We've got good pressure. Still got good pressure. Still got good pressure. I think the speed is stable. Still got good pressure. I don't know, Baz. You should try it, mate. It's not easy. We're actually picking up speed, I think. I think what happened then was the extra run-up is what did it. It was enough to tip the balance, and it didn't derail this time. It would have worked last time, only it randomly derailed. Flipping heck. Where am I going? Steel mill. Completely forgot where I'm going. Still got pressure. Wheel slip. Back off on the rig. Losing pressure again. It was going so well until we got the wheel slip. And then that was it, game over. Yep, we're really close to the top, but you know. We'll see. It sounds like it's picking up again. I have to say, the engine audio is just not good. Sounds like some weird piston engine. It's bizarre. I think we made it, boys. No stopping us now. Yeah, the engine doesn't sound heavy enough. I agree. I'm not sure how that just happened. Get off the roof, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to watch that I don't derail. This is where the workload just goes massively high on this thing. Like, we've got a junction coming up. I think the speed was getting out of control. Rockview, we made it up the hill, dude. .50 limit. Bit more brake. The boiler doesn't actually explode. It basically has a safety valve that just releases it when it gets too much. You can see what happens. It gets to like here and you go shh, and it goes like that, shh, like that. You can hear it venting. The job's very unprofitable. Yep. It was a learning experience. Think of it paying to go on a training program. You know, I can afford it though. Now this is a tunnel descent, very long descent, this one. Time bonus is well gone. Oh yeah. I think driving trains is easy. Choo choo. It's a very depressed horn. It's like a Marvin the Paranoid Android kind of horn. This is the loop here. Goes into this mountain and it comes back down this way. .40 limit. Was it? Oh no. What's the speed down here? Sound like a horn with auto tune. Lol. Is it 40 or 30 around here? $60? Really? Well, I'm going to keep it well under that. It's 40 by the switch. What, right at the bottom? Diesel electrics are so much easier. Like, flippin' heck. I mean, if I'd have just taken one coal job, it would have been plain sailing out of there, but two? That's a struggle. Or about halfway around. You'd love to see a big steamer in Derail Valley. Have you had a look at the community goals list? Can't remember if they had one on there. That tree just completely on the track. I hope they had an AMU for passenger trains. That would be nice. See, it's 40 on that part of the loop bar, where that junction is, and then the right turn's 40. I suspect it'll do the same here. Herb Warrior, thank you for 54 months. Just driving a train IRL more difficult than this. Well, to be fair, the track that I drove on was a fairly simple track, really. And I had 2 instructors with me telling you what to do, so... And you had a gradient map as well, which really helped. Like, you're given a cross-sectional diagram, and it shows you the gradient and the speed limits on the route with landmarks and stuff, so kind of makes it a bit easier because you can plan ahead. Small Stream is on the list, also an EMU and double cab diesel, an electric loco. Yeah, there's a sharp turn coming up. There you go, another 40 limit. No, I drove, I made a video, basically. It was over at the Ongar Railway. You can do it yourself, it's basically a driver experience day. Hang on, we need to go left. Set for left. At 30 though, that is a killer. 30 limit right on that corner. That is horrendous. The thing is about in here is, like, it's look at that, you can hardly read that dial with all the reflections on it. How much control of the train did you have over the whole thing? I drove the train from end to end, apart from there's one section, it's all in the video, there's one section where I'm not allowed to drive it because it has to be a qualified instructor because the track is owned by London Underground or something like that. It's all very political. I think I just heard a derail. I heard a clunk. I heard a clunk that I didn't like. How many trams did we try to get over the hill? About 47. You think it was a tender? Try to remember the speed limits down this section of track. Look at the view. This is nuts. 70 through here. And 60. $50 on the junction. Okay. I've got a feeling after the junction it climbs. I think this is a climb here. Up to the steel mill. Deno, welcome back. See, it says 50 here. Set to right, that's good. Yeah, I get what you mean, Barcial. But that's true of any train sim, right? The underlying problem really there is there's not enough places to drive, right? But you're always going to run out of places to drive. I think this is a climb. Gonna get the momentum going. Steel mill. I haven't even looked where we're going. B3I. Both into B3I. Second left, basically. Yep, not too bad. So far, so good. No, Rockview. If you look at the map, it tells you which way things are. So we're coming in from the northeast, aren't we? That's the way we're coming in. So I read it second left. You always look at the compass positions, otherwise you'll get misled. I'm sure this bit's a climb here. .70 limit coming up. I think there's a 50 limit there as well, remember. Yoshi, have a good one, mate. This is weird. I'm not having to give it any power. This thing's just cruising. Alright, firefighter. Good night. Now we're losing speed. Okay. A bullseye bubble level in the mirror. Oh, I honestly, Farrah, I would love to be able to see inclines. Like, you just can't. You get no sense of an incline, and the map doesn't show it either. There's no contours on the map. There's no elevation points on the map. There's nothing. There's no clue whatsoever on this map where an incline is. There's no elevation maps of the tracks, and like you say, there's no incline bubble. All that stuff would just be really nice to have. The time bonus, yeah. It'd be like, you were allowed 40 minutes. You took 2.5 hours. I'm just going to pull right to the front and hope the whole thing fits in. Let's try that. Oh, you scumbag. Look at that. Half of a car? Ugh. No, if this was ETS, it would take money away from me. Trying to get the power down. That should do it. Okay. You were given half an hour, you took 2 hours. Lol. Yeah, we had a few goes at it, but we got paid in the end. Oh my life. That doesn't even pay for like one of the attempts. Oh dear. Well, it was good fun though, right? Good bit of learning. Blimey. They said it couldn't be done. Got there in the end. Yeah, the penalties, oh my god. Like every time I had a run, it was at least 20 grand down the Swan. Every single attempt. Oh boy. Right, well I think that's it for today. Ferret, shouldn't you be in bed or streaming or something right now? Seems like an odd time for you to be around. And Ty, are you streaming later? Do you enjoy the Steam Loco? It's a lot of effort. I enjoy the remote. Oh yeah, you're opening the Microsoft box. You got better than an hour or so. Lol. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you for hanging out. I shall be back tomorrow at 12. So I shall hopefully see you then. If not, have a great weekend. Boxes won't crash like X-Plane does. Is that literally all you're going to do? You're just going to basically unbox? You're not even going to fly? Or are you going to go into, like, cruise and then open a box? Fair enough. Right, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you all at 12 tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.